Welcome to another episode of Live Play with Fubzy. Want to try and go with a different tank today, so we're not going to go with a Cromwell B. But before I do pick one, if you guys want to pick a tank, then I'm happy to take it out. These are the ones that I've got at the moment. I don't really tend to keep tanks when I've finished grinding them. I normally get rid of them unless I really like it, or I use it for strongholds. So that's why we've got the 37 T29. I think everyone should have one of them. It's a great tank. IS7, which I absolutely suck in. I hate that tank. It was my first tier 10, so it's probably why I've struggled with it. But yeah, I know it's a good tank. It's just for some reason I can't get used to it. IS6 premium for credit grinding. IS3 obviously for strongholds. KV2 because it's an absolute blast. T150 for strongholds. The Waffenträger E100, which I really like, and you may have seen in some of my other videos. Cromwell B, currently grinding the French artillery line, so I've got that one. AMX 1390, grinding that, and also going to keep it because I love that tank. M103, T54 E1, SU100, which I've already done for the day. MT25 and ST1. I might actually take the MT25. Although I've got a 61.5% win rate from the 13 games I've played, it's not a tank that I'm overly fond of. As you can see, I have pretty much elited it. I've just got to grind out the rest for the LTTB. So let's take out this one. Let's see how we get on, what kind of a battle we get. The reason I'm not so keen on this one is I find that the gun very underwhelming. And I know that if I face any of these heavy tanks, even shooting gold, you know, I'm probably going to struggle. Well, maybe not the tier 6 heavies, but any of the ones above that, you know. And I just kind of feel like if it was 1v1 at the end, me versus a T34, you know, if he's on full health, then I've got no chance. So, right, let's have a look then. We're bottom tier, obviously. We're in a scout tank, so we need to do a little bit of spotting, get some information for our team. We're in a good spawn there to come down here, up and onto this hill. So we'll do that. And then we'll see where we go from there. We have a very low win chance. We have some quite poor players on the team. But that doesn't mean that you can't win. I have won games with a lower win chance than this before. We've also seen teams and been on teams where we've had a higher win chance than this and blown it. So, you know, it's not the be all and end all. It's just a rough guide. Just kind of means that I'm going to have to not rely on the players around me so much. So there we are. We spotted one. Undoubtedly would have been spotted ourselves as well. So going to be careful here. We'll just have to pop up, have a quick look, and back down again. Didn't spot anything there. Now there is 3 artillery on the enemy team, so we need to be aware of that. Not sitting still for too long. And also they do have 3 mediums, so that's something again that could cause me a problem. Just about got away with that one and nearly poked a bit too much. And now I need to be making a move. Oh, timed that just right by the looks of it. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Or as that advert would have you, that's doing the rounds on the telly at the minute, let's get the fudge out of Rog. I quite like that one, it's a good advert. Right, so we've fallen back into safety. We've done a little bit of spotting. There's not a lot going on, to be fair, on the north, which kind of means that there's probably a fair bit going on to the south. Now we can see one of their scout tanks and a Cromwell that's just popped up as well. So let's keep heading this way and see what else we can find, because we've still not really spotted any of their heavies, have we? I don't think. No. Now I know the heavies, oh there you go, now we're starting to spot them. I know the heavies normally like to come on this side where they've got multiple opportunities for going hull down. Can we get anything into that T34? Yes we can.
Enemy armor is hit.
Try and get his tracks.
Penetration.
Well, we didn't manage to track him, but at least we managed to put a couple of damaging hits into him. And we'll pop up now and See what else we can do. There is a TD there.
Critical hit.
And a Cromwell.
We didn't
We're not
even
going to do
scratch
anything
them.
to them, are we? Oh dear. And that's another problem as well, is I haven't got 6 cents on this tank, so I do tend to stay there longer than I should. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. I think I got a bit of a cold coming actually. Right, let's skedaddle from there because I really don't want to be fighting that Cromwell. I'm sorry, Mr. Artillery Pieces, but this game has already gone. And it's going to be about now just trying to stay alive as long as possible and do as much as possible. So we'll head up to the hills. We'll see if we can maybe try and get in a bit of damage from up there. So at the minute then, we've only done, what, 180 damage? Not a great game. But then you do kind of rely quite heavily on your teammates in this tank. And I don't know, some people can play it a lot better than me, I guess. I know Havoc is quite good in this one. It's just not one that I excel in. What's not been spotted so far? 2 of their artillery. So we know the T150 is down by their base. We know they've got quite a few coming towards our base. I guess T150 is only a tier 6, so there's a good chance I can penetrate that. There's also the T43 and Black Prince over that way. That could help. So yeah, let's see if we can find the artillery or get something into that T150. Nothing there. I really need to get into this T150 if we're going to have any success at all. Let's load the gold. Loading skill. See if that will assist us at all in trying to deal with this T150. Now he's just fired.
Critical hit.
And as long as I can circle him and stop him from getting his gun on us, we should be okay. There you go, he's gone. Switch back to AP and try and get some shots into this artillery. Let's hope he doesn't get me.
Enemy armor is hit.
T-34 desperately coming back there, so I need to be aware of that.
Penetration.
Again,
Enemy armor is hit.
trying to stay where he can't hit me.
Destroyed.
Where's that 34? There he is. Right now, what's happening with the T-34 as well? Got to be aware of him, just in case he's on his way back. Let's see if I can get anything into this 3485.
Enemy is hit.
There we go. That's 1. That's 2. Can I finish him off? Yes.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
VK. Let's have a look at you, VK. Oh, there's a pebble, and I've been stopped in my tracks by a pebble. There's 2 heavies off to my right there. Let's think. Just oh Christ, this bloody tank. Yeah, no, I'm dead. Oh well, never mind. Must watch where I'm going. So let's just watch out the Black Prince then. So we did manage to pick up a nice WN8 score. 5,596 minimum and 1,000 damage, but not until the game is already well out of reach and already lost. So nothing to be pleased about, nothing to be overly happy about. Never mind, eh? There's only, as I say, there's only so much you can do in that tank, especially early on when there's lots of tanks that can be firing on you. It wasn't the greatest win chance, so we was kind of expecting the team with us not to do a fat lot, but never mind, eh? Right, let's get on to the end game screen and see how we've done. I know we ended up with 3 kills. Come on, here we go then. So, as you can see, although we did manage to light up 2 tanks, early doors. Absolutely nothing done to them by our team. And then we've managed to spot the 71 damage there. And also on the Cromwell, we managed to get a spot for 171 on there. And then the T-34-85 that we're fighting towards the end there, 145 on him. Ammo racked him. Oh, that's interesting. As I say, I always like looking at these, because I look at that and I think, well, if I come up against the T-34-85 in the future, try and shoot him in the side, because that's obviously where his ammo rack is. Right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one as much as you've enjoyed the first one of this series. If you would like to leave some comments, please feel free. Also, I've released a video today, a Fun with Fubzy, and also I'll do the same with this one, where I'm going to be using some different settings, because some of you have mentioned that the picture can look like it's done in a different resolution or something at times. If you're one of those people that struggles with my videos normally, please let me know if this is any different for you, if it's any better or if it's any worse. And let me know in the comments which tank you'd like to see next. I don't think I'm going to be unlocking anything anytime soon. About 6 battles till I do the AMX, so I'll be having that one soon, and about 40-50 battles for the Lorraine as well. So let me know which ones you want, and hopefully I can do that one for you next. Alright guys, thank you very much. Take care, goodbye.